Hi, Mr. Lockwood here. Today I thought I'd take some time to show the contents of a care package I received yesterday from the very generous Shaun Carter. Shaun's a locksmith from New South Wales, and over the past 12 months he has helped me out immeasurably with numerous care packages containing bits and pieces and locks. So once again, I'd just like to say thank you, Shaun. I appreciate everything that you've done. First of all, we have this Work Zone hobby vise. These were on sale at Aldi supermarkets for just under $15. I think they were $14.95 or $14.99. And I don't live anywhere near an Aldi supermarket, so Shaun kindly offered to let me send him the money. He would buy one for me and send it down with this care package. As the description implies, it is a hobby vise. You would not use it for any heavy duty work. As you can see, it's a skeleton mould, so it is made out of aluminium, but it isn't solid aluminium. Having said that, it is sturdy enough to hold locks, rigid. I don't know how much I'll be using these rubber stops because they seem to make it harder for the vise to actually grip the lock properly. So they may be out of the equation. Either way, the vise itself is perfect for the hobbyist. They do come with a suction base on them, which you place onto a flat, non-porous surface, push down the arm, and it will lock it. I don't have a non-porous workbench. I have some PVC matting down, as you can see the pattern. So the vise moves around, but it's still ideal for what I do. It's adjustable. You can loosen that, move the head around, get it to the angle you want, lock it in place. And there's not really much more to say about it. It's a very cheap vise for picking locks in. Still an awesome score, especially for the price. Next, we have a kick cylinder, which is one of the Master Locksmith Association's Binary Plus. This is a restricted system. I'm unaware if it's still in restriction. I think it is, because it's still listed on their website. And this is, get a bit closer, this is the A cylinder. As you can see, this one's a bit worn on the front. If you're looking through the back, you can see that it's actually a lot tighter. There's some free bonus gunk in the back of the lock. Even so, it's a kick for picking. This is a brand new, from appearances it's brand new, BPA cylinder, which does come with the side pin and the spring which interfaces with an anti-picking pin. The idea is that when there is no key present, if a pin gets lifted, there is a slot in the pin which will then get caught on this spring which protrudes into the chamber, and it will catch up and make it difficult, not impossible, but difficult to pick. You can see, looking up there in the keyway, you can actually see the little pin. When a key is present, that pin is pushed out. It also pushes out the spring and makes it so that the pin can move freely. Next we have a JC plug. I pinned it up and put it into a cylinder that I had spare, but this is awesome because I was trying to get all of the J family. I have a JA, which was a gift from a fellow picker. I have a JB, which came in a bunch of locks. I since managed to get some keys for it, so I pinned it up. And now I have a JC, The only one I don't have from the series is the Master. I think it's a JM to denote that it's Master. And as I didn't have a JC key, I was sort of stumped because the A and the B don't fit it. But I do have, wrong side again. Yeah, I do have an A blank, which I had modified to fit into a V7 cylinder. And strangely enough, the modifications that I made to it also made it a perfect fit for the JC. So that is pinned, keyed, and I think I may swap it into an actual padlock cylinder to put it into a Lockwood 334, or maybe even into an Abus, because I recently scored some 8350s for a very cheap price. Next we have a kick cylinder. I think it's from an entry set. Doesn't have any name or branding on it. Maybe a cheap one, I don't know. The tolerances feel like it is a cheaper one. Either way, still fun to pick. This one has the C4 keyway. This is a Whitco internal 3-pin. So it will accept a Lockwood. Just grab one out of this spare cylinder I have here. It will accept a Lockwood C4, and when the key's right up against it, it's touching on the first 3 pins in the key. I think the idea is that the outside key will also fit the inside, but only has 3 pins, less security. It is actually the Whitco, I think it's WC. Shaun did tell me the number afterwards, but it's either a 1 or a 2. It isn't a perfect C4 match, but at the same time it's identical tolerances, so I'll just move them out the way. Then we have a Whitco rim cylinder, which has, it does actually look like a C4. I may be wrong, it may be a Whitco, see if I can get that to focus. It may be a Whitco keyway, but just with the actual shape of it, it does look identical to a C4, and we do have a C4 key which goes in it. Works nice and smooth. I'll save that one for last. Now there is some more of these to the side, but Shaun sent down some new plugs. They are the 570, 590 style. Screws in the back. They go in numerous different types of locks. The idea for these ones is to be made into challenge locks, and the reason he sent down multiples, there's 10 all up, was I'm going to pass some of them on to Andrew Clow so he can make some challenge locks. Hopefully we'll see those appear in the group, and I will make some myself. I also have an old school Lockwood. I'm unsure of the series that these come from. They're a 5-pin rim cylinder. It has a bog stock core on a C4 keyway, LW4, and judging by the lovely corrosion in that, it has seen some use, or it was stored in a place where it could get moisture into it. And here's the pins from it. It has the tapered, chamfered, however you want to describe them, drivers, standard brass or copper springs, and they actually look like steel key pins with the chamfer on the top as well. And last but not least, this beautiful bi-lock rim cylinder tailpiece. It's held in place by a circlip, so it isn't interchangeable with any of the other cylinders such as the padlock ones and that, unless of course you can get one with a circlip but I'm unaware of. No key with it, but it's still an awesome lock. Once again, thank you very much, Shaun. And in my following video, I will be pinning up the Lockwood rim cylinder and picking a few of them on camera for you. Thanks for watching.